What's on? One day each week is set aside for college football and another for the professional brand. Most fans enjoy both varieties. Nothing can put an avid viewer, avid means very fiercely loyal, very enthusiastic. They're going to look and watch any kind of football that's on TV. Into a pique, P-I-Q-U-E. Pique means upset, irritate. They become irritated more quickly than missing an important contest. It is the dilettante who eschews the amateur variety. These are words that are not very commonly used. A dilettante would be a person who knows a lot about the surface of something. They know some of the superficial information, but they don't know all the deep details. It is the dilettante who eschews, means neglects. He eschews the amateur variety and watches only the professional games. The atypical fan, again, atypical means not typical. So this would be a person who is not the usual fan, unusual fan, will watch only the home team play. However, enthusiasts will continue to view the most nondescript contests. Nondescript means just not very important. It would not be any of the major teams playing. It would just be some very minor, unimportant teams play, yet the enthusiast will watch that football game too. He just going to watch every football game on TV, involving teams that have no connection with their own hometown or school. Some intrepid fans, intrepid means very hardy, very enthusiastic, very loyal to their team, have been known to watch high school games when that was all that was offered. Public interest in football grows each year, while interest in other sports may be on the wane. Wane means decrease. Like the moon waxes, means gets larger, and wanes gets smaller. That's where that comes from.
Can you please give me a difference between the avid and intrepid?
The intrepid means that they would go even if it's raining. Intrepid, you use that word with explorers, the intrepid explorer. So it's someone who braves danger, hazardous circumstances to accomplish their goal. Whereas avid maybe wouldn't be that strong. So intrepid means very hardy, very enthusiastic. They're very similar, yeah. An avid fan means they may not even go to all the games, but they look for the scores in the paper. They know what the scores are, whereas an intrepid fan, he's going to be there even if it's snowing.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so to review the definitions of the words for this time, pique is to normally used, we say, to pique my interest. It stimulates you to think about something. So that's the most common way that word is used, to pique interest in something. P-I-Q-U-E. It's not a word that is that commonly used. Dilettante is very rarely used. It's this person who has a lot of interest in something but not a lot of knowledge about it. It would not be a complimentary term to call someone a dilettante about something. It's not something that's praiseworthy.
Excuse me, is that the word that we can use for the students also or not?
I wouldn't use it with a student. Normally, this is person who, people who are dilettantes about something. They may be a fan of something. They may know a lot about electricity, say, or but they don't understand the deep details. You know, they may know a lot about drugs. They may have watched a lot of commercials about drugs, but they have no idea the mechanisms of how they work or any of the dosing or any of that kind of detail about it. Nondescript, undistinguished, difficult to describe. Nondescript, hard to describe it because there's nothing that stands out about it, not important. And wane, to decrease or decline. And peak, again, they use the fit of resentment. But it can be positive too. You know, again, to pique my interest in something, it's like sticking with a pin to, I never thought about that before. You know, maybe I need to research genealogy or something. It'll get my interest up in something. So it's not necessarily a painful or bad experience.
Okay, thank you.